Beijing, the capital of successive emperors, has always attracted attention from all over the world. There are too many scenic spots, museums, and historic houses to attract people to stop and browse. If you are only traveling for a short distance, there are several scenic spots near the city center that you must visit. At 6:30 in the morning, Tiananmen Square, experience the solemnity of the flag-raising ceremony up close. Then we went to the National Museum. The huge building structure houses a variety of national treasure-level cultural relics. Each floor of the museum has a different theme. Here are poems, paintings, porcelain, Buddha statues, and costumes from various generations. It's mind-blowing. You can also see modern aviation technology exhibitions. After lunch, he arrived at the Forbidden City, which was built in 1406 AD. Here are the royal palaces of the Ming and Qing dynasties, also known as the Forbidden City. Go straight ahead. You can see the Hall of Supreme Harmony, the Qianqing Palace, and the Cunning Palace, where emperors and queens lived and worked. There is also a royal garden dedicated to resting and maintaining health. Walking under the tall palace wall, it was as if I could feel the dialogue between the two worlds. Exiting the gate of the Forbidden City, opposite is Jingshan Park. From the highest point here, you can enjoy a panoramic view of the entire Forbidden City. Don't miss it. Be sure to try the authentic Beijing food and roast duck at dinner in the evening. It tastes really good. It is worth recommending. The next morning, the Temple of Heaven. The Temple of Heaven is the largest building complex in the world. The place where people took the most photos was the Hall of Prayer for the New Year. The shape is very unique. From this angle, you can see the International Trade CBD. In the urban area, there is a sense that ancient and modern collide. Nearby, you can also visit the Whispering Wall and the Dome. After noon, you can go to Dongjiaoming. Here are French churches and post offices. A large number of former embassy sites and bungalows full of European style. It's a cool place to take photos. The nearby Yangmen Bamboo Shoe Street is an old literary street hidden in Qian, a street that combines hutongs with literature and art. A variety of restaurants, coffee shops, and cultural and creative shops. Panjiaiwen is a large thrift market. There are all kinds of jade carvings, antique calligraphy, and painting. There are also many unexpected small objects. Every object seems to tell you a piece of history. Enough of the quaint old Beijing. Come to Sonotune to experience the trend of New Beijing. And I went to a concert, released the fatigue of the day. Relax and relax. On the morning of the third day, I went to 798 Community. It has been developed into an international artistic community. Experience a different culture. Every time you go, you can find interesting shops and exhibition halls. Different styles of architecture reveal different connotations. This place is especially suitable for friends who like to take pictures in between stops. This old factory building from the 1950s will surely retain your presence and footprint. After lunch, we went to the nearby Drum Tower, East Street, Yandai Street, and the sea. These places are relatively close. Just walk there. Yandai Shigi, not far away. All kinds of old Beijing cuisine and all kinds of small shops. At the end of the walk is the sea. If it is winter, you can also play ice carts here. Discover the winter romance that belongs to Beijing. You must arrange a hot pot for dinner. The hot pot sauce in old Beijing will definitely make you unable to stop. It is worth recommending. The highlight of the Great Wall must be the focus of a trip to Beijing. The Great Wall, one of the 7 wonders of the world. It has a history of more than 2,000 years. Climb to the highest point on the north 8th floor. Be sure to take a photo as a souvenir. See for yourself the grandeur of the Great Wall. Experience the feeling of not being a hero once without the Great Wall. The Bird's Nest and Water Cube are also worth visiting in the afternoon. This is the opening and closing ceremony of the 2008 Olympic Games. Type of venue. Finally, we went to Tiananmen Street. It has a history of more than 500 years. There are many Taimanart shops here. You can buy tourist souvenirs and specialties.